Tower demolitions that's been really old towers. First, yeah, my boss told me to look at the Mink Tower. The Mink Tower is called a mink because it's red, and red is the color of mink. So this is when it came down in 2022. It's built like the Twin Towers. That's why it had a tilted fall like the North Tower had, because they hit it on the top. And next, yeah, this is a pink tower. It's not mink, it's pink. But this is what happened when it came down in 2022. This cracked and came down. We have another tower that fell down like this. This was a massive cloud in real life. And second of all, South Tower and North mixed together. They came down in 2020. It came down in 2022, but here is when it came down. You don't understand how big this cloud was. Next. Mini North Tower. Mini North Tower was a tower that didn't have a door, but kind of old. It was a skyscraper. When it fell down like the North Tower in the World Trade Center did. And here's the way it fell. 3, 2, 1. That's the way they fell down the Mini North Tower. And next, the most biggest South Tower apartment in the world. When it came down, it just got demolished, and they forgot to ring the bell, the demolition bell. And if they were ringing it near the tower, is someone calling me? Anyways. Wait, is someone actually calling? So, anyways, here's when it fell down. I don't understand somehow. It was the tower at the left. Okay, now. Before the rest of the towers did. This is all run down Tower 5. This is really sad. And we have a second part of the way the tower came down. Here's Tower 5, Tower 1 that came down before Tower 2 did. And then this Tower 5 that came down. Here is the back of these towers. And the shining sun. It just came down so sadly. Everyone was crying when their children stuck in that tower when it came down. The children's earthquake. But that happened. They were wrong. It was just the tower getting demolished. Second, it's Mini Bridge. Mini Bridge was the tower that we'd never had for it to come down. This is the tower that's kind of strong. Really strong. Down. This is a year. The horse. The horse wasn't a real horse. That's a statue. If it was a mannequin, don't see private. Don't see the private horse. There we go. It came down. It damaged the stand of the horse. And then that's when they demolished the stand as well. After they demolished the horse. That's the way they brought it down. And this is when our last. Okay, this is a second. Rope lamp. Rope lamp was kind of a tower that has so much electricity that even at night it would flash. And when it came down, it caused a massive boom that blocked everybody's eardrums. You see, I told you there was a massive boom. Here was the inside. If I show you around the tower, it's just going to be the same. You see? Told you. The tower was like that. This tower was really big. That when the girl saw it coming down, the girl broke into tears. And her husband asked her what happened. And then she said it. And then the husband broke into tears as well. And they were both crying. It's even an electricity lamp. That's the name. And last of all, and then we have 4 more towers, 5 more towers are last. 6 more towers. A lot more. Here's our... You don't know. It's Westerholt. Yeah, it's called Westerholt. This is a fake way it came down. This is just a child editing the way it came down. That's not real. But if you show the real part, you're gonna love it. It's actually fell down like the South Tower did. This is the real way. And this is a touch tower. And then it came down in 2010. And those are attached towers. Look. It's a tiny house. It's even not supposed to come down. Who said that this house is supposed to come down? It's called Britain Empire. The Britain Empire was just a really nice house. No furniture though. An empty building. And it came down even though it isn't old. Second square. Square was a big tower. It's really old, though. It was a skyscraper. And that's the way it came down. That's actually the way it came down. Because, yeah, it's called square. That's when this other tower came down. It's called Long Windows. The tower called Long Windows had windows that were long, as the name was called Long Windows. Here, I can even show you what's inside the inside of Long Windows. Look. Long Windows came down. He didn't even know if the outside came down. That's when we were trapped in a building. Here's Long Windows and the outside. And here's Long Windows that you can actually see the way the tower came down. The box. Yep, you could see the box. Oh, this is what I've been trying to show you. Here's the side of the tower also has windows. And this is the way it came down. Oh my goodness. That's the way they brought it down. Here's the second one. The tower came down like the tower called Westerholt. Look, this tower came down from the bottom, but you better don't make fun of me because of this. I didn't even cause that tower to come down on the bottom. Oh, this tower didn't come down on the bottom. It came down on the top. It came down like the North Tower and the World Trade Center. And revealing the tower that came down on the bottom. 3, 2, 1. So that's the way to build down that tower. And here's the other towers. This was so sad. And this is a nice cute tower came down. And actually a girl was telling you this, and this a child. Oh my goodness. Here's what happened. That's why they had to bring it down. Because the window had cracks. The cracks. Oh my goodness. This was actually what made it come down. What caused the demolished server to come. That's what happened. When the entire roof came down. Crashing down, the entire roof came. So we had to quickly exit the building. So what was happening? That's what happened. This is a part when the tower didn't have cracks. Oh, this is still a part when the tower had cracks. This part didn't have the tower. Have the tower when the person recording didn't escaped. This caused a car crash. It caused a car crash. I don't know how this tower could be able to not come down. Let's try and get in. Let's try and get It's in here. So, okay. Here's what made the roof come down. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's the way the tower came down. Business time. This pipe tight. Didn't I say so? You heard me say so, do you? And you're pretending, If you know something, I want to slap you. I used to do it this time. No, and I want to slap you. I used to do it. I want to slap you. I used to do it times. If I slap you, they'll say. See, look. That's the outside of the tower. This is when the roof came down. The roof came down this time. That's how the entire tower came down. This tower is really big. Bigger than that other one. This tower has cracks. I can't even come in this tower so quickly. This is when... Oh shoot. That's when the roof came down. That's how. Because if I slap you, they'll sound wicked. Because if I slap you, they'll slap you. This is when the tower came down. Oh my goodness. The street of the room is a part of the tower coming down. Anybody bringing it without anybody going inside of it to cause that to happen. And here is someone going inside of it, but the person not exiting the building. But the person not trying to exit this time. The person staying there, completely in. When he says that he's actually wrong. That the tower's just a little up. That he tries to push a block apart away. But he's totally stuck. I accidentally just murdered someone. Sorry. I think there's one more tower we haven't done. And that will be Harrod Tower. The Harrod Tower was actually a tower that would... Oh my gosh. People said when that tower came down. Oh my god. When this girl was recording it for me, but she didn't even get to record it really well. Because the way that happened. Oh my goodness. Tower number 2 actually cracked. And crumbled. Before the end of the sentence, tower number 2 actually tumbled. Like an empty soda can. That's the way they brought it down. Yep, it's tumbling down now. Phoebe, that's what came down. Yes, what happened? What was about to happen happened. Yeah, the fan tower. The fan tower was kind of a tower that almost fell on the bottom. It actually kind of fell from the bottom because there was a crack over here that made it fall. And that's how the tower came down. They actually failed. Yeah, epic fail. Epic failed because of the way the building is coming down. The way they brought it down. The tower didn't touch the guy that was recording because he was recording wherever the tower was about to fall. And he moved to the side when the tower came down. And yeah, weak tower. Weak. This tower is weak. Yep, weak. This tower was called Lighthouse. The top and parts of this tower came down, and this is when they actually brought down the tower front. That's what happened. And they kinda had epic fail. Yeah. I think it was Big bridge. Big bridge. Big bridge. Big bridge. Big bridge. Open the door. I have to go back to my job. It was me having a bottom break. That's when the particular came down. And this is the Square Tower. Yeah, Square Tower came down. No one knew how this tower can actually come down. It's like a baby. And after it came down, I said her name 4 times. Come here and answer me the next time I do. But stop ignoring me. But stop ignoring me, man. It's annoying. Yeah, it's sweet. And that's the end. No offense, self. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. There we go. That's where it stops. So, self-tower. Comes. That's the North Tower coming down after. The road, the fake twin towers. That was only demolished. South and North both were. Look. These towers had actually 2 stories, and this one is 3. This is a hexagon. It isn't the Pentagon Tower. It isn't the Pentagon Tower. It's the hexagon, not the Pentagon. The hexagon tower is taller than my mom's apartment. That's 2 stories. And this is when this bridge came down. Stop slapping my cheek, dog. And this lamp was called lamp tower because another part of it was cracking and came down. That's what caused the other parts to collapse. And they were like, what happened to this tower? We didn't even demolish it. How did it come down? And they were like, maybe it's because one part cracked and the crack couldn't handle it anymore. Or we've already did the lamp site. Now let's move on to the stamp site. The stamp site is kind of a long tower. 3 stories. It isn't the tower that called hexagon. This is a lamp tank. And here's when the lamp tank fell down. Like the way the lamp tank fell down. Tower did before this tower. That's the way it came down. And then, after that happened, our last tower. This tower is called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. the way it was when they were building the inside. This is when they did the milk. And that's when it came down. That stubborn porch didn't fall, but the people that demolished it made it fall by making the stubborn porch weak, and the stubborn porch couldn't handle the wood. That's what fell down the stubborn porch. And these are big videos. These are big videos of towers you've never. Hi, did I disturb you? Do you have any Robux? Okay.